Oh me, oh my, oh me. Hello and welcome. We are in my used journal collection video for 2024. It's been a long process in the making. 14 videos or 15? 14 to 15 videos. 14 to 15 weeks of your viewing. Thank you for coming back every Saturday and watching. And also the majority of them being filmed summer of last year and then October of last year, and now we're in March of this year, as you can tell by my sunrise on the reaping nails. Okay, let's get into it. So this journal we actually started in, let's see, I would like to say late December 30th of 2023. So she is still part of the Year of the Cat journals. I thought that she would only last 2 days. She lasted 12, which is fine. So basically I got this, like, it's copywritten in 2007. I got this from Walmart. Originally my mom had used it, so I am dyslexic, so I obviously had a lot of spelling issues as a kid. Like, I had a hard time spelling. We might get a Delilah cameo. She's impressed by my new setup. Thank you, Delilah. I have a ring light now. So anyway, so she wrote down like spelling words in it, and I did I ripped all those out, and they're actually in journal 119. So I named this journal 120 Sandy. I don't really remember what was on the back of this cover. I guess like maybe like spelling, whatever, so I had to like tape over it. Sandy is Delilah's mom. So this is Sandy. This cat is Delilah's sibling. That cat is Delilah's sibling. This is Delilah, and this is Sandy, Delilah's mom. And again, Delilah's sibling. That cat's Fluffo, and then Delilah's mom. So this one, I actually wrote a quote that I heard off of TikTok because that's what I needed. In this time frame, I was in a very toxic work environment, and just going through it. So from a Bistro Hubby TikTok, I heard the one that said that you should like yourself because you exist, because you are a person. Once you stop putting conditions on that, you'll stop seeking approval from others. And then this is just like the rest of the quote. So people are going to like you or not if you let them. Conditions like being likable. So in this journal, I have the Dear Sandy letter. So in the Year of the Cat, I wrote a letter at the beginning of the journal to each cat about like everything that I remembered about them. This is just like some old stickers that I had that I guess I pre-decorated the journal with. So a lot of just like cat stickers. This like I had like in second grade and things like that. So just I'm flipping through. I'm still doing prompts. Actually, I started doing prompts. Let's see. Oh, I in November I did a actually. Okay, I'm covering this up because like the pink means that it's me talking about a book. But in November I did like that Josh Hutcherson TikTok trend that's going on. And this was just extra pages and whatever from that. Yeah, there's another one. I sometimes get frustrated when like a journal takes forever, so I write really big. All right, and then this is the first journal where I start counting the days with stickers. And then this is another picture of Sandy that I forgot to use. And here we are in the back. I wrote in this one 120, but then I hopped into this one, which is 117. So it says UNSC and then Office of Naval Intelligence. And I got this one at Hastings when Halo Nightfall, who remembers that? Halo Nightfall came out. That's so cool. So I got like a sticker off of Etsy that was Master Chief working at an office because I was like, that's me. I'm working in an office right now. And then, journal 117 because Master Chief's call sign is 117. So Sierra 117 for Spartan 117. And then I named it Master Chief, kind of inspired, but I don't know, I redeemed myself with my 132nd journal that, oh my goodness, was later that year. That's amazing to me. So I wrote in this journal, it just seems like 2 lifetimes ago. I wrote in this journal, and then in like January, and then like in November, I'm writing in journal 132, and I'm writing for Halo 2's 20th anniversary. That's really cool. So you're probably like, Catherine, like, why did you write in 120 and then you start writing in 117? Because I actually like hopped into it November 26th, explain why I'm hopping in and out of it, and then hop it back into it January 11th. All right, but we'll go back to the quote. So the quote actually is not from Master Chief. I just realized I've had 3 Halo journals so far. None of them have a Master Chief quote. I am going to try and redeem myself. So as I said, I'm filming this March 23rd of 2025. In May of this year, I will be seeing Master Chief's voice actor, Steve Downs. And I'm making my Halo journal. I do have a backup Halo journal in case it fails. But I'm making my Halo journal. And by golly, we're going to get through it. Anyway, so I'm going to have a Master Chief quote. All right, so the quote that I have here is actually from the Arbiter, and it says, "Kill me or release me, parasite, but do not waste my time with talk," which that's how I felt about the work drama that I was in. I have since changed departments and my life has gotten better. This is what do you call it? A Scentsy for your car smelly thing. So you kind of like have seen this journal get like decorated a little bit. It has like Halo bits. And wow, like got that in a video when I was decorating journal 119 as well, because I decorated them at the same time, which was in November of 2023. So no. Okay, well, so I was going through, if you want to watch the Halo series, do not, like the Halo TV series on Paramount Plus, do not read what I have in these pages. So, okay, I did not realize that I had like some blank pages. I did know that I needed to go through and write down important birthdays, so I will probably be doing that later. I did write the Halo books in order, and then marked off the ones I've read. So, let's see. I have 22 out of 43 confirmed, and then the blue is after. I feel like I've read something afterwards. So, and then I wrote the journal goals in the back of this journal because I forgot to write them. So, and then, okay, I watched the Halo series through this journal. I was continuing on with the days I actually wrote. Here's like the back of this duty. Our duty as soldiers is to protect humanity at whatever cost. Master Chief, Petty Officer John 117. I feel like that's a good quote. Here's the back, has like a little pocket. I don't have anything in it. Oh, let me show you the bookmark. The bookmark has a little dude. So this is a tag from a little plush that I got from my friend Lacey, and she put like a little bow on it, and I thought it came with the bow, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. But no, she actually like put the bow on it. Alrighty, so we're like hopped out of order. I swear that's the last hopping incident we will have unless this Halo journal becomes an issue in May 2025. But let's get the next journal. All right, the next journal is a big journal. So for reference, I don't think I showed you the back, it just says UNSC. But for reference, this is like what I consider a normal journal size, which I think is like, what, a A6, A4, help me out, guys. And then we have this big chunker. So this guy I got for my 26th birthday, I want to say. Yeah, my 26th birthday. My friend Kim got it for me in 2023. It's the 4th edition. It came from cognitivesurplus.com. I love their journals. Look at this. Look at that. Can you see what I am seeing? It's just, they're so amazing. And they're the main reason why I put a journal buying ban for 2025 on myself. Because they have so many, and they have like journals with black pages now. Oh my gosh. I'm about to go bankrupt. So I put a band on myself because I do not need those journals. Because if you watch my used journal or my unused journal collection videos, I have 8 parts and almost 200 journals in the parts. And then I have journal hauls after that. So I have well over 200 journals. So your girly does not need more journals right now, but your girly would appreciate some more journals, even if she went bankrupt over it. So I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself. So my friend Kim got me on Cognitive Surplus. Oh, I just love it. This one, I loved it. I just love like dot grid journals. It was my second, I want to say, dot grid journal. I think the first was like journal 119. So I named it Nikolai, just because I always like that name. I drew a survivor or superior from Pokemon Black and White on it because I was going through Pokemon teams as my journal guardians because I was just coming off of the Year of the Cat where I was using all my like friends' pets and my pets as journal guardian. So I like was kind of like, now what? So these are like kind of the stickers that my friend also got for me. So like, you know, this and that. So, and I also got like a little stamp press kit. So I was using that. The quote is, "The worst kind of person is someone who makes someone feel bad, stupid, or dumb for being excited about something." And this was me paraphrasing Taylor Swift, because this is like the quote as I remembered it, and then I actually looked it up for confirmation, and she said more, and so I just paraphrased it. And again, this was like about my bad work environment. They just were awful. It wasn't even about the job anymore. It was about me. Like I had someone who, so I'm pescatarian, and that was not okay apparently, even though I didn't know that it affected them. And so this time I remembered to put the goals in the front. This was huge. I didn't write expenses, even though I had a page for it, but that's okay. I actually started February 2nd of 2024. 2024 has a lot of like just empty pages because it was the year where I was like, oh, I'll just like hold or, you know, have a blank space for this page and come back to it. Well, then I completely would forget about it. So like I talk a little bit about this, but I have these little memo cards and I call them Therapy Thursdays. Obviously this was a Therapy Thursday. It's tagged to be a Therapy Thursday. And then what I wrote was getting jealous over other writers. And I feel like that's something that like every writer goes through. Like you'll see, like I don't experience this as much anymore because I think I've been working on the back burner of it. But like you'll see like someone who's like living the life that you're working hard to live, and then you get like a little jealous. But I wanted to kind of like go through and like actually write down my thought process of why and all of that stuff on a Therapy Thursday, because this is like before I got back into an actual traditional therapy setting. So I was just therapying myself, if that makes sense. So anyway, I wanted to sit down and like actually confront those like feelings and like reactions and things like that I had for myself. Oh, this is like all the prompts that I had for my March TikTok of that year, and I never finished it. So I like taped in pictures of all my blank journals, I guess. One of your unused journals is your least, are you least excited about to write, and why? Okay, so I'm probably just answering that. Okay. Still doing prompts from mainly Carrie Walker, because she had like 125 prompts and then like a couple years of like 31 prompts. So I'm not doing prompts this year because it was kind of a lot and I did have to catch up, though I did really like it. There is like one drawing that I remember specifically being in here that I'm kind of looking for. Okay. Just a warning, it might be a little gross to some people. So the day 57 of daily prompts, and then this is a prompt I came up with. And I am kind of having an idea to like come up with 365 prompts for like a whole year. So anyway, one of the prompts is write down a quote that you like saying and then explain its history. And I wrote down the quote that I absolutely love whenever I'm talking to someone who's angry at me, even though I feel like that they have no reason to be angry at me. And it's, who peed in your cereal? And I actually got to learn about the lore of like who peed in your cereal. It started off as who pissed in your Cheerios, and then there was just basically a rumor that a man in a Cheerio factory got upset about something and pissed in the mixture that was going to make Cheerios. So, and basically it is who ruined your day or why are you being such a jerk is like the meaning behind it. So I really like that, and this is kind of like the first doodles that we've seen in my journals probably since like 2020. So during this time, like I said, I'm going through I'm deciding about going into rad tech in like November of 2023, so like a couple months before this journal takes place. I had decided that rad tech was like the medical program I wanted to go into. I was like working my ass off. I was taking classes. I was taking full-time school and full-time work. And I didn't tell work that I was in school either. So I was doing everything online and at like nights. And then I retook the ACT. I took a test that I never heard of before that's called the acupuncture. All to get into a program that I did not end up getting into. And when I called them and I asked, they were like, girly pop, you actually placed through it, was like 2 points away. And it was just like super competitive. But I was like, hey, because they were like, any other year you would have gotten in. We just had like, what was it, like 20% more candidates, like, or applicants. So anyway, so I had 38 days of actual writing. I had 40 days where I wrote, or that it was in, and like I absolutely loved, and this is where I think I did it in 117. So this is where I actually am writing like the days that I'm like actually writing on. But I got this when I started my night classes. They had like a table of like welcome students and whatever, and it said women in science, so I got one. All right, so there's that one. Next up is this journal, and you're probably shocked because I was a little shocked that I picked this one out too, especially because it takes place for March, which is my birth month, and it's cats. And you would think I spent a whole year in 2023 writing in nothing but cat journals, but I kind of missed it at this point. Like this is my 4th journal of the year, and I was kind of missing the cats, so I brought them back. And also I wanted a bright journal, so I picked out a pink one. So this is journal 122, and I named it Purity, and the guardian was Liepard in my Pokemon Black playthrough, and I named it Lilypurd. And so Purity is what I thought when I was younger I would name my pure white cat if I ever had one. And for this quote, I wrote the joke that made me laugh the hardest. At the time, I saw like a voice actor use it on TikTok, but this guy on Twitter apparently was the one who was credited with it. So E4G? I don't know. So, but the quote says, if I had a nickel for every time that I got confused, I would be like, where'd this nickel come from? And then there would be another nickel. And then I think, what's with the nickels? Leading to more nickels and more confusion. And eventually I'd slowly be crushed by nickels without ever knowing why. It made me laugh. Mainly because of how the voice actor did it, but just a lot of other things as well. So this one had like dates, so I actually did try and do the dates. I retook the ACT and I was really happy with my scores. I always told myself that I was not good at taking those kind of tests, and I was. So this one, I was just kind of getting excited again. Okay, so we have St. Patrick's Day. So I saw someone on TikTok just like do like these like color dots to decorate her journals, and I thought, oh, I'll do that for St. Patrick's Day, because like I never really decorate for St. Patrick's Day. And like again, I forgot this year to decorate for St. Patrick's Day, but like okay, yeah, so I have the clovers. Even though I have like stickers. Oh, I started reading Atomic Habits. I never finished that one. In this one, I actually was like really thinking about restarting my YouTube channel because I listened to the channel launch playbook that Matt Pat and Stephanie Pat like talk to you about. So, and I wrote down like what I thought my first 100 videos are going to be. And like as of right now, I think like I have like 70 videos or something. 40? Oh no. Probably closer to 40 videos. So I also have like my birthday. I'm doing like overall adventure prompts now. So just kind of those things. I do know that I haven't finished talking about this birthday, and it is on the list of I'm going to kind of start a new series for myself that's called the Journal Catch Up. And because someone in my 100 and so I had like my Easter basket. So I said I didn't decorate for Easter, but I guess I just decorated the day of. Easter was April Fool's as well. But someone in my 100 subscriber video mentioned that they would like to see like journal with me videos, that they really like that. So I am like 99.9% sure that it was Imperfect Pages. I will let you know here. Editor Catherine will let you know, and the description will also have it. So, okay. Alrighty. So I am going to do like those. Okay. And then I explain like why the name is what it is. So this one took like 24 days. There we go. And then I got it from mom and dad Christmas of the year before. Fun facts, I actually interviewed for the job that I currently have in this one. And I think it was like the day after my birthday. And I was crying that day. And then I got like the alert that I needed to go for an interview, and I had completely forgotten. I didn't dress for an interview. I just was wearing our like shirt, our company shirt. And I showed up in our company shirt that just said staff. And I got the job. So that's great. All right. Anyway, last year was the year of the dragon. And so this is the first dragon journal that I use. I got it from an Etsy shop that is no longer available, from a friend of mine. I was just trying to support their things. And then I named it my brother's old gamer tag, which was Dragon Soul. This one was guarded by Squawk. I named him Tough Stuff. And so I had bought like the lunar year from a tea shop that I go to, and I bought like a lot of dragon stickers that I still have. And then Editor Catherine. Okay, so I wrote down a name of someone in my class who said this, but then I found the actual quote, and the quote is, "The smartest person is not the one that knows all the answers, but the one that knows how to find them." And I have just been hanging on to that with my nails as I'm in school, because I used to just think that I was super dumb if I didn't know all the answers, but I do know mainly how to find them and who to talk to find them. Escape roll, where I think you do prompt or poems. So I wrote down all the prompts and then promptly did not do that. This one has a lot though. I believe I go through it in my mid-year journal tag of that year. But so I did go to Scissortail, which is like the biggest creative writing festival in Oklahoma, which is where I'm at, unfortunately. Scissortail is great, Oklahoma's not. So like I also was doing, my friend was helping me with like some meals. What were they called? Factor meals. So I did that. This tea house like opened and then promptly closed, but it had a dragon on it, so it got put in the stickers. Okay, so don't read it. Promise not to read it. Okay, thank you. I got my very first sticker book from this person. This year I had, or so last year, I had a huge when stressed, add to cart mentality. And did not work out well for me, but it could have been worse. Also, I had all this washi tape. I did not buy them that year. I had them from just a collection. So I saw someone just like have their washi tapes in their journals, and I was super inspired, so I wanted to do that. So this is a collection before I actually bought more. Got more washi tape. So I bought like Valentine's Day and birthday washi tape. You can really see the capitalism really popping off in this one with me. But that's why I'm having a no buy year. And then I got more washi tape. So I got Christmas washi tape, and then like, I don't know, just flower washi tape. I got even more washi tape. So yeah, like capitalism was really popping off with me. I'm not buying any more washi tape, but I do want to kind of like go through and do the whole collection in one of my journals. Now that I'm not buying anymore, she says, hopefully. So someone like gave me a present, and it had like reversible wrapping paper, and I thought that was really cool. So I cut it in half. So like on one side it was this, and on the other side it was this. That was pretty neat. Okay, so I did go to Sonic, and this is like again in the journal catch up that I have to do. I did like get the Sonic drink and the glasses, and I gave the glasses to someone else, and I had glasses I didn't care about, and I should have just given them the other ones, and I got so desperate for those Sonic glasses to put in here that I like almost bought them, and people were selling them for like stupid amounts of money, like thousands and hundreds of dollars. And then one person was like, yeah, I'll trade a pool table, and I almost like bought a pool table for $50 so I could get these sunglasses, and then I had to get it a hold of myself. It was so much, but I still, and like my friend was so nice, like we went after the event, and we were just like combing the area that we like watched the clips in, and just like for these sunglasses, and I hope the person I gave it to cherishes them forever. I did get Happy Mail, so we'll abrupt change. There we go. I don't remember what it was for. Okay, I'm talking about drama. I'm not. Typically, I think that like I actually talk about what the thing is on the page before, but okay, let's open it, I guess. Thanks. Hello, thank you for your purchase. I hope the colorful zebra. Oh, it's a stuffed animal. I purchased a rainbow zebra from someone. It's a Webkinz. It reminded me of the gum. So, we have this really great quote. Okay, so I just put like prompt 106 because like I said, I was doing a prompt every day. And there was actually like no prompt. I just really like this quote that my friend sent me. And she sent it to me over Instagram, and it said, there's leaf people, and they're with you for a season, but they're gone when it gets cold. And then there's branch people, and they're with you for longer than a season, but will snap off when it gets tough or when you have to put weight on them to test them. And then there are root people, who want to support you even if it's unseen, and they're always with you. And that just really, really stuck with me, and I loved it so much, and I still reference it. I actually referenced it yesterday about being like a root person, things like that. This is where the bad habits are kicking in. I start door dashing. Though I do love those stickers when you door dash. I got St. Patrick's washi tape that I did not use this year. I just keep thinking of that TikTok, like capitalism is really popping off with this one. Okay, so here we are. I got Eclipse stickers, really cute. Here are the glasses that I found on the ground. I sanitized them, don't worry. But they're not my Sonic glasses! Ah! Okay, so I made a TikTok of covering this in washi tape. So, and then this is just like little stuff that I had. But I also moved into I started my new job at the department that I'm currently in, and so happy that I left the other department. Yeah, I was going to be like, sorry for anyone who's at the department and watching. No, I'm not. Because the people who still work at the department know why I left. All right, bye. Ooh, me not, not me giving lore. Sorry, I'm a professional. Actually, no, I'm not. Not in this possession. I get paid. I don't get paid. All right, now we're on my favorite journal of the year. So, Tea Cafe on the Corner is in the city that I'm in, that I kind of don't want to mention, but probably mention in a couple of videos. Um, so I'm a little bit bummed because, like, you see that dirty grunginess that was not there in the mid-year tag. It's because this guy is deciding to fall apart. He's losing his crap. Yeah, so like the ink. Ugh, gosh. So I think I can like clean it off with alcohol, and then I'll probably just like put clear tape on that one. So it's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. But here we are on journal 124, and I named it Boba Zor. Boba Zor. I'm pretty sure I made that joke already. All right, and then this is like another song lyrics that I'm using. I don't typically quote song lyrics, but I really started this year. Um, so it said, I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. And it's Stick Season by Noah Conan. I don't know how do you say that. But anyway, and then I did a lot of Boba. And the Journal Guardian was Sparky, that little zebra thing. Okay, so then I started this journal on Earth Day. There's like some more Boba. I bought all those those Boba stickers. I decorated it like Great American Cookies. Even though this is not the journal that I had for my birthday year, I still really liked it. It's like the second like bullet journal, dot grid journal that I'm writing in the year, and I feel like that my creativity really just started pouring out. Like while I was kind of going through this one, I saw like a lot of my color coding for story ideas in it, and then also you could say in the one before that, Purity, this one, I was being really creative as I was planning my videos for my launch that I launched in June. But this one's classes ended for me. I didn't take summer classes. So I was just me waiting. And then also I just like started writing like big quotes and stuff like that. So this one was just really funny to me, and I used up this like gift card, so I thought it was like neat. And it says, my patient is like a gift card. I'm not sure how much is on or how much is left on it, but we can give it a try. So I like that. Oh, I'm trying to like collage a little bit more. There we go. All right. So I go back to comic ideas, and this is the first time that I try and do a middle of the journal collage. And this was like, oh, who did it? Is it, I want to say it's Valerie here on YouTube that does this. Like in the middle of the journal, they'll do a collage. It might be Jasilia as well. I know that I did like 100% vegan because I was really watching Jasilia's videos. I think this is where I like really found her and I started really watching her. And then there was like 3 birthdays in this, no, 5 birthdays in this journal. Wait, did I really? Okay, I only did 3. So anyway, I tried it. I tried these like Oreos as well, and then oh, okay, so I have 4 birthdays in there. Maybe I forgot someone. Anyway, I have a spine with like flowers because I was taking anatomy, human anatomy, and tried these like Oreos, things like that. And then I got that for Earth Day. That was also in this journal. So really like it. I haven't really done it since I think I did it in just like one other journal. Okay, and then here's the other quote that I just love. And it's just funny. It's not actual advice you should take, but it's like, find someone whose red flags complement your own. They have trust issues? That's okay, because I can't be trusted. I heard it on TikTok. It was really funny, so I just had to write it down. I also like found these candies. I really liked them. I think I found them, yeah, I found them in Hershey Kisses at first. The chocolate bar I felt like was like a scam because it was really small. I have a lot of poems I still have yet to write. And sorry, I'm laughing because I saw this and said, oh, I forgot about this page. And just stickers all around. More poems. I remember showing my poems to my friends. I was showing my poems to my friends, and someone was like, you're feeling really angsty. So like here I got more washi tape. This is so cute. And like, yeah, here's that. I'm going kind of quickly because I don't want you to read because I don't know what's on that page. I might be talking about who knows what. I think this is the artist. She gave me like a little thank you. That was so cute. Then I made like summer plans that I don't think I did. And then, yeah, like, I didn't even finish planning it out. That's how awful it is. Oh, okay, so Miku art I was buying a lot from, and they gave me like a little thingy. Or wait, no, I'm so sorry. Not Miku art. Starry Par Shop I was buying a lot from, and they gave me a little note, and it's so cute. Yeah, it's a Boba's Life. Ugh, that's where I got their sticker book from. And then, yeah, I said, like, things to journal about. Still have not done it. And then the little bookmark is like a punch card for a boba shop, like Boba Cafe. I honestly have a lot. Oh, and I got into indie games, so there was like a Mushroom Oasis that I heard. I loved the art style in it. There's animal death, so I'm kind of sad. So, but I just printed off some pictures of the art style because I thought it was really cute. And I was like really stressed out because I said that I was working full time and going to school full time. And I didn't tell my job that I was going back to school, so I didn't get like any exceptions. Mainly that was because of the department that I was in before that it's like let it burn. And then I put, this is me if I have to make another decision when I was in the semester. And then I got my ears pierced. I also tried this new candy bar. Trying a lot of new candy in this journal. So that candy bar. And I found like this in my wallet, and it says, in finding happiness for others, you'll likely find it in yourself. It's like a little fortune cookie. Okay, so in the semester I went to Burger King one time, and I was like super stressed out. Like, your girl was having it rough. And this guy was like, would you like a Burger King crown? And when I was a kid, I was never offered a Burger King crown. And it was the first time ever that I was offered a Burger King crown. So obviously I couldn't put the whole crown in there, but I did cut it off and said that it made my whole day. And I still think about it. And like, also, when I go to that Burger King, I was offered the crown 2 more times, and it makes me so happy. Okay, so I was like super creative. I wrote like a playlist and I made it look like a little iPod. And so these are just like the songs that I was listening to. And then those are the contents of the journal, or more contents. Yeah, because I had like a lot. And then, all right, so yeah, it starts on Earth Day, April 22nd to June 2nd, and 36 days actually written. And I spent 41 days actually in it. All right, next journal is my Pride Month journal. So it says, yay, I saw a gift bag with the same design. I realized that it doesn't actually have the true rainbow on it, and I thought that was odd. But I did go all out in trying to decorate this one because I was like out of school. I still worked full time. And I still do work full time, but like, no, I'm not full-time school, full-time work, so it got better. All right, so this one is 125. And as I said, I keep forgetting about the 25s when it comes to landmark journals. I didn't have a landmark journal for journal 25, mainly also probably because I just didn't have landmark journals, and like the idea never crossed my mind that like to celebrate me journaling. But yeah. So anyway, I went all out in trying to decorate it, and I had this idea for a really long time where I would do like this kind of biting lip thing, and I was super proud of it, but I forgot the juicy highlights. I was like, Anyway, so this journal 125 called La Dollar Bean. Have a lot of pride stickers that I bought all that year. Like, look at these tea bags. So that's the lesbian flag, the trans flag, and the gay flag. And I just, oh, absolutely love it. So, and then this quote is, warning, spoiler alert, I'm going to curse. Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. Let that all get to my head. I don't care. I paint the town red. And so this is Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. And this one I tried to write in the colors of the rainbow. So I started off in red, and then I went to orange, and or yellow, and then orange, and then green, and then blue, and then purple, and then all over again. So that was a little bit difficult because I was going through a hard time. So I had later major life events happen June 1st, which technically was in my other journal, and then June 7th. And I had a lot of confidence in myself to not have ice cream in the household when those two events were happening, because I knew that one for sure was going to happen and the other one was a possibility. So this is also where I do catch up on prompts, but I'm just very meh about it. So this says favorite movies, and I said Jurassic Park, The Mummy, and then Happy Season. And then I did prompt 152. What grand adventure do you wish that you could go on? And I said exploring. So I'm just trying to get this done, just checking off things. I have a June prep, and I don't know what that means. Maybe I was trying to read my manuscripts, and it was pages. I have no idea. I don't remember. This is where I found out that we had a new Hunger Games book coming out. So I did a little Hunger Games, and then my only Haymarch sticker. So I was good thing we have a new I have more Hunger Games journals. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oops, hold up. A new Hunger Games book was just announced. Oh, okay, I did not realize that was so fast. I thought maybe we knew in 2023, but yeah, okay. It hasn't even been a full year since the announcement. Okay, I was seeing people are oh, I think the book was rushed. I think the book was rushed. But I mean, you have to have a complete manuscript before they announce it, right? I also started using notepads like this because I color code in my normal writing. And because I was writing in the rainbow in honor of Pride, it was kind of messing up my color coding, because a lot of the colors that I color code in are colors in the Pride flag. Red is for edits. I don't really have anything assigned to orange, so that's fine. Nothing to yellow. But green is for video games I'm playing. Blue, a light blue, is for scene ideas, and a dark blue is for story ideas, and the purple are for dreams, and then pink is for books I'm reading. So I did kind of have to come up with this idea. So I have dreams, and I put them on these little notepads, which I actually did and then it gave me the idea of if I had a journal that was too big for my journal cover that I bring in my bag and things like that. It really helped out with this one. And I didn't want to lug it around, or didn't want it to get damaged. I could leave it home but bring that notepad around and then write on that notepad. So I tried these Hershey Kisses. I just kind of got into Hershey Kisses, so it was really great. And then I start reading Ringworlds, which is the book that apparently inspired Halo, and I have yeah, I have a little Master Chief guy there. So I had a lot to say about Ringworlds. And also I think this is where I read Fourth Wing as well. Yeah, I'm in Fourth Wing, and I said page 1. Oh my god, I really do like this book. So which just pages and pages and pages of those notes, so I felt a little bit bad because I feel it just really just ate up this journal, but what can you do? And then I tried to tape this up, but it was not really cooperating. A lot of just pages of pink and purple, so I wonder if I just yeah, it's almost I don't know what day I was on, but it was almost I gave up on my rainbowness. But anyway, there's like a collage that actually was a sneak peek of the next journal. And then I got like this birthday pie slice from Burger King. I was like a really big Burger King stan in this era. Oh, and then look what I got. I got Fourth Wing stickers. I still have some of them. So, okay, and then I have the days actually written, and I did like little Lisa Frank rainbow stars. The journal was guarded by like a turtle that I named Hard Rock in my Pokemon Go, or Pokemon Black journey, and June 2nd to June 13th. So, and then finally got to use this, and it said love is love. And then it was 11 days. And then look at those cute little cats. Just, oh, cute. All right. Hello, so this is editor Catherine here. I'm currently editing. We're only like halfway through my journals. I wrote 14 journals during 2024, and we're on the 125th journal. Um, and we're at 45 minutes in the video, and we still have a really, really long time to go. Yeah, the total video is an hour and 30 minutes. So I think what we're going to do is stop it there, and I'm going to make this a two-parter. I know that I keep saying that I am, and in the past, editor Catherine, me, has been like, there are no two-parters in this. But I think because this year was so close and relevant, I just had a lot to say. And then also I just kind of treated it more like a flip through than an overview. So, um, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you next week, where part 2 of my 2024 used journals will drop. And I am the one who writes. My subscribers are called the writers. If you would like to join our ranks, then please subscribe. In the meantime, remember to always find an excuse to write. Bye-bye!